things are getting interesting. After the last tribal council, there were 3 votes against me. One was Jordan, the other 2 were Nessa and Dan, and things are blowing up. I mean, clearly, I've made myself a big target, bigger than I had anticipated, but my allies saved me, so that's great. The targets right now for me, yeah, the people that voted against me.
No, because what happened? No, because Matt came up to me and was like, Darren told me that Alex, that we should vote Alex. And Matt and I were right here, and we shook on the front step, because he brought it up. I didn't bring it up to him. I took Jordan aside immediately, and I was like, if there's one chance to get out Alex, this is it. Our 4 need to stick together. And then I talked to Nasa and said the same thing. And then Matt basically baited me, because Matt, I guess, heard Alex's name. I think Jordan told Darren, who told...
Right.
Right.
So when you keep on saying R4...
R4 being me, you, Nasa, and Jordan, because we were on the same starting tribe. But now we have a 3.
But you keep saying R4, but you never talked to me about it.
I couldn't. I tried to at the end, but it was just so hard, because I had to... Because I wasn't sure how tight you were with Alex, because I know that you 2 are friends.
Right.
And I like Alex a lot. And I want to vote on Alex's side now, because I think he'll win. And I would rather not lose immediately. I want to stay in the game and learn how to play more. So, like, I'm a vote you can use, but basically Matt just straight up fucking lied to me. And he's going to straight up lie to you. Like, I made 1 handshake in that game, and that was it. Right there on that porch.
Right.
1 handshake.
Right.
I've not made any promises to anyone. I've not brought up anyone's name. I saw one moment where I saw a 4 and a 5, and I wasn't sure if I could trust you. And because he said Darren had brought it up, I thought Darren, Matt, me, Nasa, and Jordan. So that was 5. So I didn't need you, and then I would have explained it to you after. But that was like, I'm not taking big risks in this game, and I just want to be playing longer. And it was really fucking hard. So I got straight up lied to, and I think that Matt and Darren are together if Matt was comfortable enough saying that Darren brought it up. And Matt is banking on me not talking to Alex, but I think that's bullshit, because like now we know like who's telling the truth and who's lying. Like, I'm telling you exactly what happened right now. And that's how I have to play for the rest of the game, because I don't think I'm going to be in the game much longer.
Right.
But I just want to make the next tribal.
Sure.
Yeah.
We all do. If there's a fucking way that you can come up with, I don't think that the people you're saying are the people that people are going to want to turn on.
People don't want to turn on Matt, even though he just betrayed me, straight up.
But he betrayed you.
But that's indicative of what he'll do for everyone else. He shook my hand, looked me in the eyes, and then after the vote, he came up and was like, I was with you, I don't know what happened. And I obviously knew that it was me and Jordan and Nasa. He's a fucking snake.
Welcome to your next immunity challenge. Mikey, I'll take back the necklace.
What necklace?
Immunity back up for grabs. Before you guys have a dip, what is going to happen is you're going to hold it out like so, and you're going to be balancing a cue ball on top of it. Once your cue ball drops, you're out. After a certain amount of time, I'll let you guys reset, and then you're going to add a second cue ball. And then after a certain amount of time, we'll reset again. You're going to add a 3rd cue ball. The last person left standing will win immunity. 3, 2, 1. This challenge is on. Just don't let your elbow touch your body. Towel drops. The first person out. Oh, you can put it over Alright, 4 minutes in. Everyone's going to reset right now. You guys are going to pick up your second ball. You're going to place it on your board. You guys have 30 seconds to position yourselves. It's already started. Seconds left. 15 seconds left. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And this challenge is on. Everyone made the reset. Amy is out of this challenge. Matt is out of this challenge. Darren is out of this challenge. Alex is out of this challenge. Dan is also out of this challenge. Everyone's go ahead over to the side. This is down to Mikey and Nasa for immunity. It was close between the two last challenge, and once again, here we are. Mikey drops. Nasa wins immunity.
Oh my god, congrats to you. I was like, I can't believe it so long. I know, I was impressed.
Congratulations.
Oh my god.
You are safe at the next tribal council. You cannot be voted out of this game.
Yay! I want immunity, which is awesome. I'm not too worried because I didn't think that I was going to be on the chopping block this time. I actually think I have a bigger fear for the next round. But right now people are trying to think of how to use me, which is fine. But yeah, so I'm just living in the fact that I could balance 2 balls on a plate. I have horrible coordination.
Alright, so my plan last tribal kind of backfired. My idea was, I was talking to Dan, and we were talking about who we should vote out, and the idea was Jordan or Nessa. And we came up with Jordan being too easy to vote, and Dan's like, Dan said this first. Dan said, oh, maybe we should target Alex, I'm worried about Alex. And then for my brain it was, okay, I didn't say this to Dan, but Alex has an idol. Maybe I can convince Alex that he's in danger, because we do need to get Alex out. I don't want Alex continuing with us too far, because he's definitely a threat. So I was like, okay, maybe I can flush Alex's idol out right now. So get Alex targeted, and Alex will use his idol, but Alex didn't use the idol. So I guess that helps me because he's still in my alliance and has the idol, but now Dan is on a warpath against me because I shook his hand and told him I was going to vote with him, and then didn't.
Right, hash it out. I've already said what I needed to say. I don't know. He shook my hand and looked me in the eye and lied to me. Has he shook in your hand? Yeah. Has he given you a final 3?
No, not yet.
Yeah?
I'd like one.
Has he given you a final 3? Who's he talking to? Who is he? I don't know who he is. He doesn't know who he is. That's a problem. You know who I am. I'm a person in an alliance of 2.
Give me the storyline. I know the events, but when and where and...
So we're at 9, right? And there's 4 people. It's me and Jordan and Nasa and Amy who are on one tribe one night, and then 5 who are on the other. And we unanimously voted out this guy over here. Bobby, right? And so it's the 4 of us. And I'm like, okay, it looks like every vote that we're coming to is unanimous. Everyone was throwing out Gordon's name again. I'm like, are we just going to do unanimous down the line until my whole tribe is gone and then these 5 will reign? Like, who am I really trusting with? And so, and we both know that Alex is a really notoriously good player. And I was like, I don't want to be at the end with him. And if he keeps winning immunities, I'm going to be at the end with him. So do I want to play to win in this moment, or do I want to do my best to get second place under Alex? Because like I would have hidden under Alex the whole game if I was able to. I don't think that I could have. So that's why I went where I went. And so I told Jordan, and that was the first person I talked to. I talked to her right over there by the house, and I said, don't tell anyone this, but we need to vote for Alex to this vote. And then she went off, and then I talked to Nasa a little bit later, same thing. And then I saw you were like, let's talk. We went on the front of the house, and he came up to me and he said, I was like, what names are you hearing? And he's like, I've heard Darren, I've heard Jordan, and I've heard Alex. And I was like, oh, okay, you heard Alex? Where did you hear Alex? Because obviously, like, I told 2 people. It started here. Right. And so I'm like, well, I'm thinking what happened is that Jordan told you who told him, but I'm not sure. Or you just organically came up with the name Alex to me. And I was like, oh, wow, that's really interesting. Okay, well, let's... I mean, like, he's won before, we haven't. You know, this is my first time even making the jury. Like, what the fuck am I gonna do? And I looked him in the eyes, and I said, can we shake on this? And he shook my hand, and he looked me right in the eyes. And so then we go to tribal, and because obviously he said that you were in on this, I didn't want to talk to you to make it seem confusing if you were the one who brought up the idea. So that's why I just sat next to you, and I wrote the A on your shoulder. And when you were like, what the fuck is happening?
I feel like there's definitely the pot is very much so being stirred. Big battle between Matt and Dan. I actually hear them fighting right now. It's all been recorded, so I cannot wait to see this shit. It's gonna be freaking hysterical. But I don't know. I think it's gonna be Dan because he's just purposefully starting all this, I think. Then again, Matt might just be very, very sneaky and we don't know it.
I was like, okay, well, I've been fucking lied to. And then after tribal, he had the gall to come up to me after I've only seen 3 votes, and I knew that Nasa was in my back pocket and Jordan was in my back pocket, and say, oh, I don't know what happened. Oh my God, I voted with you. Oh, wow. Ooh, you know, like, So right now, here's the thing. There's 2 people, me and Nasa, alone. That's all we got. Amy is not part of this group, and the reason I didn't tell Amy is because I knew that she and Alex were close earlier in the game, right? And so it's me and her. That's it. You could take us out literally any other time. But if you have bad numbers, doesn't fucking matter. You haven't shown to anyone that you're a good number at this point. You voted unanimously, and then you fucking lied to someone, and you said you were voting one way, and then you voted another. So in my eyes, you are a bad number, and whether you go now or later, it's fine. If you get to the end, I'm not going to vote for you, but you maybe could win. Maybe you should win. Because I told everyone right now that you're a fucking snake, and they voted me out anyways. That, you know, you win. But I don't think you should. I think you're a rat, and I think that you should go the way of rats.
When it comes to tribal council, I guess, it seems like Dan was being shady. Threw 3 votes towards Alex. He actually even wrote it on my arm, A, during tribal council, so I know it was pretty clear who it was and where the votes came from. So it seems to me it's an easy vote this time around, is to get Dan out. For retribution.
Camera does have it.
What happened?
So basically, well, he's literally screaming the story of what happened.
It's fighting
Like
with
you can
Matt?
hear it.
Is it Dan
Right.
Matt?
So it's about Dan and Matt, but then I started approaching Matt. I was like, wait, so but did you vote for Alex? I was like, no. He just told me that you did. And then he goes, no, I didn't vote for Alex. And then he goes, Dan heard again, but he literally shook my hand and said he didn't vote for Alex.
It makes no sense. The only way he could have voted for me is if Jordan voted for herself.
So, okay, so...
Because there were 3 votes.
Right, which was...
They've already been
Nessa.
admitted to Nessa and Dan.
Nessa, Dan, and...
The only other vote is Jordan's vote, and it was for me.
Oh, yeah.
So the only... there's a big blow up between Matt and Dan. So those are probably the names on the chopping block right now, which is great because I don't want to be on the chopping block. The hope looking forward, like I feel good, but it's just how long can I last with this big target on my back, and I'm gonna try to last as long as I can.
Darren, how many people left? 9? 8?
Brett does 8.
So I think it's me, you, Darren, and Mikey. I'm not sure about that. I'm not sure what it is.
You know? I guess you can never be sure. You can never be sure. I'm gonna try to shoot. I mean, I was nervous last time.
And then he's about to call me out in trouble.
So I need somehow to get Taryn or Chantel out of this game.
know that Dan will turn on me at some point. I realize that. But I think I have a better shot with Nessa, Mikey, Matt, and Alex making it all the way to the end than I do with Darren and Chantal. I don't know how. I haven't had enough time to talk to people. I'm going to try to figure this out. I'm concerned going forward that two people seem that I just feel I'm very frightened when if it's all of us and this is gone, she's on if she's still here, I'm going to do something next time. Do something next time. Jonathan? And there's four people. It's me. What's the point that you guys go?
Well, first we're going to go after the people that just voted for me.
Understand.
That's the plan. Yeah.
Can one of them go the next one?
Yeah, that's best for us. If not, definitely.
I mean, I'm open to it. I just want to vote out the people that just voted for me.
Right. Oh, really? Okay, what's your name?
You know that point where you're Shafira specifically said once you thought at least two people have told her that I bought her name. So I need this one. It doesn't have to be on this one. I need it before you say.
Wait, let me tell you this. So, Alex said, oh, well, people voted for me. She's like, oh, yeah, totally. Okay, yeah, are the fun actors? Like, yeah. She's freaking if we try to go for her maybe next time or something.
Look, we could have gone through this whole game doing the whole unanimous votes thing all the way down the line, but that doesn't say who trusts who, and that doesn't show you where the tribal lines are, and it doesn't show who's trustworthy. And I got lied to really bad, and I knew that was a possibility. And I am glad that I played to win rather than not. If that blindside had worked, it would have been great. It was supposed to be, according to Matt, what Matt said was that it would be me, Matt, Darren, Nasa, and Jordan voting for Alex. If that had happened, would have been great. Cool story. It's not gonna happen. They're probably gonna vote for me, but I'm fucking useless right now. Look, it's me and Nasa. That's the only person I don't have, I can't write down her name. That's it. Anyone else I can vote for, which means that when the tribal cracks happen, and they're gonna happen soon, they're not gonna be able to use me if they vote me out today. I mean,
over there. This tribal should be fine.
if someone can shake your hand and look you in the eye and then come to you after tribal and say, I voted for you, I don't know what happened. Duh. When obviously there was 3 votes and it was me and Jordan and Nasa, I don't know why you'd lie to me like that.
Alright.
That was straight up just stupid. And if I don't, I may go now, but you should go soon.
Okay.
And if you get to the end, I'm not voting for you.
Okay. I appreciate that. That he's home.
Yeah.
Respect that.
I'm going to say it again and again and again.
Okay.
Like, the three of us go, a good player wins and go anyway. Like, Chantal, I think, would win because she's so I think Nisa definitely wins. Because the thing is, you didn't see how bitter Bobby was with him. And I never spoke to him. I know.
Why he blamed you?
He wouldn't even like.
I'm the one that threw out his name.
If I lose to you and Matt, I'm good with that.
But he's in the top 3. It's not how you play.
That's true. I just made a huge blunder and accidentally letting Darren know that Matt has a title. Shit, that was just a mistake. But so I hope that doesn't pit them against each other because I think my best bet in the 3, like I don't want to just take some goat there like Amy. I think my best bet would be Darren and Matt if I can keep them loyal. And I feel like I'm making a bit of a threat out of myself that they might not take me at the end. Like if they're voting on the best player, I feel like I should win. But Alex is just so damn nice. He's unbeatable, I feel like. So I'm gonna have to deal with that soon.
Yeah.
Welcome back to Tribal Council. We'll now bring in the members of our jury. Liza, Bobby, and Jordan voted out at the last Tribal Council. Chantel, how do you feel about making it this far?
That's the best answer to
Is that a good enough answer?
That explains everything to me. Amy, how about you? Did you think you would make it to this point? 8 people gone, 8 people left. Huge accomplishment.
It's a huge accomplishment. Feels good.
Let's get into the last tribal. It was a little bit of a split vote the first time since the merge. Alex, you received 3 votes. Are you worried about your name coming up again?
I'm always worried about my name coming up. Yeah, I mean, you can. The second you feel comfortable, you're out. And I mean, yeah, I think once your name comes up, I think it's more likely to come up again. So you can never feel safe.
Do you have any idea of who voted for you and why?
Yeah, actually, the people that did vote for me came up and explained why, and yeah, we were able to talk about it.
And who were they?
Well, Dan and Nasa. And you know, they were very nice, and they told me why they voted for me, and you know, it's Survivor, you know, so no hard feelings, but I hope they don't do it again.
Dan, do you want to elaborate why you voted for Alex last round?
So every strength is a weakness in Survivor. It's a really wonderful thing. Alex is an incredibly strong player. I knew this going in. I listened to podcasts. I listen to a lot of podcasts. I talk a lot of strategy. I'm not actually good at strategy. I've heard Alex is one of the best people to ever play. That's just straight up what I've heard from Zeke Smith and his podcast, from many other people since then, since just talking about you. So going into the game, was like, I want to work with Alex, but I got to cut him at some point if I'm going to win. And I wanted to try to win. And so what I saw was that there was 5 people who were on one tribe one night, and then there were 5 people who were on another tribe. One of them is on the jury right now, and one of them was with me. It was me and Nasa and Jordan and Amy. And I knew that Amy and Alex were close, and I wasn't sure if I could trust her, but I was going to tell her. What stopped me from telling her is that I got approached. So I guess to lay out what happened for you, I was in the front of the house. I immediately took Jordan aside. I was like, hey, we got to vote for Alex, but we got to blindside him. So don't tell this to anyone at all, anyone. And I'm going to pretend that it's between Darren and Jordan, and we'll go from there. And then I told Nasa the same thing. And then Matt came up to me, and Matt was like, hey, we should talk. And so we go once again to the front of the house, and Matt, I'm like, so Matt, what's up? These names are being thrown out, you know? And he tells me, oh, well, I've heard Jordan and Darren and Alex, and I'm like, oh, wow, Alex, really? Ooh. So I'm thinking to myself, like, okay, I think Jordan may have told, if someone told. So I'm like, well, fuck. But this is a good thing, because he said that Darren had brought Alex's name up. So I was like, okay, Jordan talked to Darren, you talked to him, who's talking to me. So I was like, okay, that's cool. And that's 5. So I don't need to make Amy betray someone that she likes a lot, and I have 5 votes, and that would be a great blindside. And so I was hoping that would be the case. And I sat next to Darren, and when Alex left to go vote, I wrote an A on Darren's shoulder, and Darren's like, what the fuck? And I'm like, oh. I got played! I have made one handshake in this game. I looked him in the eye, and I shook his hand when he said, I'm going to vote for Alex. I shook his hand, I looked him in the eye, he said he'd do that. I've not made any promises to anyone. I've not said I won't write anyone's name down other than Nasa. Nasa is my one person, and I don't want to ruin her game. So if she has to vote against me today, I totally understand. I'm not going to blow up her game. Like, she should play her own game. But what I will say is that you all were, continually voting unanimously. If you kept doing that, you'd all get picked off one by one, and you'd never know why you went home. So someone had to break that, and I knew that that was one thing that I could do. And I'd either take the glory of it, or I'd fail. And if it worked, there'd be a huge target on my back. So there's no guarantee that I would have stayed in anyways. But I made a big move. I don't regret it. I think what you've learned from this, all of you, if you look at me right now, you've learned who you can trust and who you can't. Because that's what happens when dissent is in. That's when you learn who your real allies are. And there's going to be more dissent down the line. The question is, do you want to have a unanimous vote against me, have no dissent now, and find out all your dissent later? Or do you want to explore what it would be like if you voted out someone who's proven himself as a snake? Okay. Or really a rat. I'm a snake, he's a rat. I made the play and then he like found an opportunity and exploited it. And he'll exploit all of you. He will.
Can I respond?
Yeah,
yeah,
go for it.
Go for
Alright,
it.
so let me set the record straight about what actually happened here. So I did tell Dan, let's go talk. And he did say, who are we thinking about? And I said, I threw out, I think everyone's thinking of Jordan. Then Dan goes, I think that's too easy of a vote. And I said, anyone else you're hearing of it? And I was like, yeah, I have heard Alex's name. Like, I was talking to Darren and Jordan, and we said people are saying Alex's name. Not that we're targeting Alex. Dan asked me whose names are being thrown out there. So I mentioned whose names are being thrown out there. So then Dan goes, oh, we should target Alex. That's a big target. And so I'm thinking, all right, I have a good relationship with Alex. I know other people have good relationships with Alex. So Alex is not going to go home. So I'm thinking, all right, that's one thing. If you go after Alex, Alex isn't going to go home. Now my side knows who your target is. So we're not even thinking about, okay, who's getting the votes here. We knew exactly who was getting the votes. So I was left with, okay. I said, all right, if that's what you want to do, go do it. And he's like, will you shake your hand? I was like, yeah, sure, I'll shake your hand on it. If that's what you want to do. I never specifically said on that I was going to target Alex. All I said was, all right, yeah, Alex is a threat. It'd be a lie to say he isn't. He's won an immunity. He's a big guy. I don't know. But
can I put a note in? Yeah, he did ask
Quick
that.
note.
Okay, so yeah, I did say Jordan's too easy of a vote, because she was. It would have been unanimous. We all would have known exactly what would have happened. And then I said, of the two other names, who would you go for? Would you go for Darren, or would you go for Alex? And he said, I'd go for Alex. And that's why I would not have said Alex's name once. I was not intending to. And I would never have shaken someone's hand on it unless I absolutely knew that it was their idea. I was not going to put my name down first on any idea that I didn't think was going to succeed. And he gave me an idea in implicating Darren.
You just said you were talking to other people, telling them before I talked to you. You were telling other people.
Yeah, I lied to you, but
you just said you wouldn't put your name down.
I lied to you about not talking about it before, but I didn't lie to you.
But you just lied 2 seconds ago right here. You just said 2 seconds ago I wouldn't do something. I wouldn't put my name on something unless I agreed to do it. But you had already agreed to do it.
But with my tribe, with my people that I knew I could trust, with Jordan and Nasa, I could put out an idea and be like, okay, this is our idea. But I couldn't with a total fucking stranger on the other tribe.
You said, let's target Alex.
Unless he brought it up first and he shook my hand.
I didn't bring it up first.
You brought it up first and you shook my hand.
I brought up the fact that Alex's name was being thrown around. That's not me saying, let's target Alex.
And then I said, Darren and Alex, who would you go for? And you said, Alex.
I do not remember doing that. But if you ask me who's a bigger threat
it's on
here,
camera.
it is Alex. I'm not going to
say Jenny?
It
hurts my feelings.
Sorry.
Just to get into another quick note. Alright, I just want to congratulate you, Nasa, for winning immunity. That was a really tough time.
Oh yeah, that happened
too. I'm glad I won, because it was fun. I wish I wasn't the one with immunity. But, yeah. Because this is getting really stressful, and it's getting really stressful.
What does that mean to you?
Nothing. I enjoy the game, and I enjoy playing the game, but like this is getting to a point where I'm feeling overwhelmed. Yeah.
Do you have something to say?
Would it be possible for me to give my immunity away?
If you want to do it, yes you can. Is that what you want to do?
Sorry.
No? Okay.
I agree.
Alright.
So if any, well, we're gonna head to the vote because I'm not gonna give you guys anything else. Alright, let's get to the vote.
Alright, Darren, you're up first.
The fact that you even let her think about giving away her immunity was fucked up.
I didn't trust my gut on you. You played me well. I might reward you for it, but I hope you die first.
Alright guys, if anyone has the hidden immunity item and would like to play it, now would be the time to do so. Alright, I'll read the votes. First vote, Dan. Second vote, Matt. Third vote, Dan. Fourth vote, Matt. That's 2 votes Dan, 2 votes Matt. Fifth vote, Dan. Sixth vote, Dan. That's 4 votes Dan, 2 votes Matt, 2 votes left. The 9th person voted out and the 4th member of our jury is Dan.
It's been a wild ride, y'all. Thank you.
Dan, the tribe has spoken.
Good luck.
Alright, let's head out to the next challenge. Let's do it.
Next time on Survivor New York.
Who needs a reality check? The correct answer is Mike.
Who the fuck knows who's telling
But if other people said that.
She seems to think that other people are doing it with her.
Who? Feel bad is my friend that wants to take Alex out. They think he's the mastermind, and he's not.
Yeah, I have the idol. I've had it for a while. I bring it to tribal council in my shorts.
Hey there. Well, you know, I played the game I played. I'm very proud of it. 8th place, not bad. I played to win. I didn't play for second. I wasn't sure what I'd do going in. I mean, I said I was going to win, and that's ultimately what guided me. I mean, I told my sister I'd play like she played. Fuck. I didn't play like she played, but I did play to win. So, you know, you win some, you lose some. I look forward to winning